Good morning, everybody. Welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com. I'm Kevin Kauffman. You guys know my partner, Fred Weaver. We're Group 4610, Arizona's premier short sale.
Kevin, get excited! You're boring this morning!
Alright, I'm excited, alright, guys?
Woohoo!
This guy next to me is the most exciting man I've ever met in my life.
Texas Longhorns,
He's
baby.
also the real most interesting man in life. It's not that Dos Equis fool that you guys see on the commercials.
Although I still like Dos Equis better than you.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the hat. So here's the deal. This is Coach Collard. I brought him back because apparently I offended more than half of our viewers over the last 5 days. It seems that either some people don't like Lee Honish and Short Sale Genius, don't know Lee Honish and Short Sale Genius, or quite honestly are probably afraid of Lee Honish and Short Sale Genius. And those of you in the third category, you know who you are. So here's the deal. In case I didn't wrap it up last week, Lee and his team at Short Sale Genius are top training company when it comes to short sales in the United States. If you're an agent who's looking for weekly or monthly mastermind calls, conference calls, online resources available, and a whole community overall, those are
Insider
your
information.
Insider information, tools, tips, tricks on the regular, not brought to you in a daily format like us, they're the people to see. Just leave a comment below and I'll tell you how to get in contact with them. For those of you who were offended by Lee and his antics, shall I say, I brought in Coach because Coach is very well received with the ShortSalePowerHour.com viewers. And so Coach just told me last night that he's got something to share with you guys. And so I'm going to let him take it away.
Right on. Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome, buddy.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, too. It's been too long.
Right on, right on. Well, I appreciate being back. Guys, we're going to go right into it. Let me talk about Lee for a second. Lee, I appreciate what you did. I appreciate your sharing. You brought some amazing content to the table.
Yeah, I did.
For you realtors out there that didn't catch who he is and what he's all about, he's an insider from the short sale loss mitigation area from IndyMac Bank in the second HELOC division from way back in the day. And I know that was mentioned last week, but some of the shenanigans that was going on, you probably didn't catch it all. So understand, he's an insider. He knows the game as well as anybody, except for maybe this triangle right here. And I'm just pushing this button. Thanks, Lee. But the point is he really knows what he's talking about. Now, he's edgy and he's got a lot of stuff that he brings to the table, and not everybody receives it.
Yeah.
But if you listen to what was said, and I'm going to pick on something that he talked about Friday that's paramount.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing it all over the place because I'm coaching people in short sales, and I'm not seeing people get this. It's probably the biggest piece of the Outback mindset that nobody gets. Okay, so we're going to talk about soft sell negotiation. And y'all are probably going, well, what is that? It's not soft selling you, the realtor, to your client. It's the lender pulling the wool over your eyes. You're like a sheep going to slaughter. And what I mean by that? Well, I'm talking about your processors and your people that aren't even negotiating yet. If you have different people that process and then negotiate, the lender's asking for HUD changes. They're doing, what did Lee call it? The
list of terrorist demands.
The terrorist
Are we allowed
demand
to
list.
say that? Of
Well,
course
we're not-
we can.
we're
It's
not
my
there for it,
website.
so, yeah, exactly.
Terrorist demands.
So they've got a list of terrorist demands. We don't pay the HOA. We can't pay this. And they make it sound like it's a standard company-wide, which is like 9 people for most of them because they're going out of business. But it sounds like it's legitimate to the average agent.
Absolutely.
And what I'm looking for from you guys today is to finally get you to step into empowerment, guys. Quit letting somebody else, specifically a bank that's not in the real estate business, tell you how to run your business.
Absolutely.
Challenge them on everything. Ask more questions. Escalate, 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 which you guys did a hell of a job last week.
And then you
making that
actually
clear.
escalate after that.
Absolutely.
Right when you want to give up and you got what you feel is your final no,
Escalate one more time
keep
just for extra
escalating.
juice.
And if you've given up at that point, call Short Sale Genius and ask them to escalate for you.
Right.
I mean, you just literally can never, ever give up.
Right. So a couple of things. How does it manifest? Well, you're sitting there, you're negotiating, you've sent the facts in, you're calling, let's say Bank of America or Countrywide, and you're saying, hey guys, do y'all have my file yet? And they say, well, this is a level 2 negotiator, and I'm just using an example. And they say, we're reviewing the final paperwork to make sure it's okay to go to the negotiator. So they're letting you know they're not officially negotiating it yet,
Like
but guess what the request comes at? Hey, we need some HUD changes.
Yeah.
We don't pay more than 5%. We're not going to pay the HOA transfer fee or the HOA fee, and take this $9 recording fee out because we would never pay something like that.
Also, I can't even go to the bathroom without asking permission.
Well, they usually don't have that on the HUD.
No. I've actually added it to the HUD. Yeah, just because I wanted to see if you would get approved.
Okay. And because, the banks are not in real estate, they might approve it. So what we're getting at, guys, is you have a responsibility to empower your own short sale business. And I'm freaking tired of it, dude, because when we run into it and I have to deal with it over and over, I've learned to ask people, hey, where does this come from? And they said, well, all the other agents we talk to are rollovers. I'm like, well, you're talking to the wrong rollover, because I will roll you, but I will not roll over. So let's get real clear on that. It's my game. It's our game. It's not the bank's game. Do y'all get that? I hope you do.
All right. Well, hey, dude, let's wrap it up like we
One more thing, dude. Lee, you got no rhythm, dude. You were off step on the clap.
Mr. Lee Harnish.
Out of control.
I'm gonna clap. Hey, is it time for the clap yet, boys?
Man, out of control.
Lee, are you kidding me, dude? Next time you come to Phoenix, you better come correct.
Right.
And learn the damn cheer. It's not that hard.
Send you to Fred Astaire Dance Studios,
Absolutely.
baby.
You ready to
Right,
wrap? Let's show them how it goes.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Short sale power hour.
Short sale power hour. Crush it.